Hey, TFAX fans! Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the freshest takes on the latest news. Today, we've got 6 unique stories straight from the heart of the reality TV world that you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. Our journey kicks off with 90-day Fiancé star Mark, who is navigating a turbulent relationship between his fiancée Mina and his daughter Jordan. With wedding plans in the air, tension is high, and Jordan's concerns about Mina are not helping. Next, we have Greg and Joan, whose engagement is hitting a snag. Living under Greg's mother's roof has brought unexpected challenges, leading Joan to give Greg an ultimatum that could change everything. Then, don't miss our recap of 90-Day Fiancé, Season 11, Episode 7. We'll break down the rocky roads Mark and Mina are walking and tune into Joan and Greg's significant living situation as they face financial hurdles. Moving on to some internet drama, Jasmine is clapping back at former castmate Debbie, who made waves online with some harsh words. Jasmine addresses the ongoing bullying and the underlying issues at play. In our 5th story, we explore Sarper's adjustment to life in the U.S. with Shekinah. The culture shock and living conditions are raising eyebrows as he questions his new lifestyle. And finally, we wrap up with Anna Campus's heartfelt goodbye to her son Gino as he joins the Navy. We'll reflect on this touching moment and the sweet surprises that followed. Stay tuned for all this and more as we break down the fascinating stories impacting our favorite reality TV stars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with Mark and Mina from 90-Day Fiancé. This couple is in quite the predicament as they prepare for their wedding, but there's a significant hurdle to overcome: Mark's daughter, Jordan. Jordan has been very vocal about her concerns regarding Mina, labeling her with red flags and warning her father about potential issues in their relationship. Recently, the tension reached a boiling point during a visit in Paris, where Mark's family was present for a special occasion: the christening of his daughter, Maria. As Mina arrived in America to begin their 90-day journey together and plan their future together, she was blindsided when Mark revealed Jordan's opinions. Furious and feeling attacked, Mina referred to Jordan as a snake, spiraling their relationship into deeper conflict. In the 6th episode of the season, we witnessed a heated confrontation that resulted in Mina uninviting Jordan from her wedding. Meanwhile, Jordan expressed her discomfort, stating she didn't even want to attend the wedding due to the growing tensions. Mark, caught in the middle, is feeling the weight of the situation as he wishes for both women, Mina and Jordan, to find common ground for his sake. He shared his thoughts in a confessional, feeling the strain of balancing these important relationships. The drama continued at a family barbecue hosted by Mark's brother, where the atmosphere was thick with awkwardness. Jordan and Mina were pointedly ignoring each other, igniting tensions even further. Mark's family expressed their concerns, especially after witnessing how Mina arrived 4 hours late to the gathering, an act that did not sit well with them. Ultimately, the situation escalated when Jordan brought up the topic of a prenuptial agreement, which deeply hurt Mina. She felt as though Mark viewed her intentions with him as financially motivated, prompting her to walk away from the discussion in tears. As we follow Mark and Mina's journey, it becomes clear that for their relationship to blossom, they need to address these family dynamics head-on. Will they be able to overcome these obstacles before walking down the aisle? Stay tuned to find out. Next up, we're diving into the challenges faced by Greg and Joan from 90-Day Fiancé. This couple is grappling with a major issue that could jeopardize their engagement: Greg's living situation with his mother. Greg is currently staying at his mom's house, a setup that has quickly turned into a source of conflict for Joan, who came from Uganda to the U.S. to be with him. As they navigate this 90-day period before tying the knot, Joan is growing increasingly frustrated with their lack of privacy and independence. Due to his relationship with his mother, Greg is stuck in a separate bedroom away from Joan, an arrangement his mother insists on to avoid any intimate moments between the two. This has led to relationships feeling very clinical, and in a recent episode, they highlighted just how strained their intimacy has become. In fact, the couple can only share moments of closeness when Greg's mother isn't home, often making them feel as if their relationship is scheduled rather than spontaneous. Joan is understandably unhappy with the situation. She expressed her discontent in a confessional, sharing her feelings of being trapped in a house that doesn't allow them to develop their relationship freely. Adding to the tension, Joan's hopes of moving into their own place have been dashed, as Greg disclosed that he can't afford to move out anytime soon due to considerable debt, about $8,000, and his need to save money for their upcoming wedding. As tensions escalate, Joan gives Greg an ultimatum. Either he finds a job and moves out, or she will return to Uganda. This ultimatum adds even more pressure on Greg, who seems to be struggling to take charge of his life and make the necessary changes. Meanwhile, Joan's family back in Uganda is also worried about her living situation and has urged her to reconsider her plans concerning Greg. By the end of the episode, the question looms: will Greg rise to the challenge and provide Joan with the stability she deserves, or will the mounting pressures cause their relationship to unravel? Stay tuned as we continue to follow their journey. Now let's talk about the latest drama from 90 Day Fiancé, Season 11, Episode 7. This episode unveils the ongoing struggles of several couples as they inch closer to their wedding dates while grappling with their individual challenges. First, we revisit Mark and Mina's tumultuous relationship. As we mentioned earlier, Mark's daughter, Jordan, continues to create friction. Despite Mark's efforts to mend the situation between the two important women in his life, their differences remain unresolved. In this episode, he reiterated his concerns that he won't marry Mina if she and Jordan can't find common ground. It's a make-or-break situation that leaves viewers on the edge of their seats. Next, we explore the issues faced by Greg and Joan. In this episode, Joan's frustration with their living conditions becomes even more apparent as she struggles with Greg's mother's suffocating presence. Joan is clearly at her wits' end and has called her family back in Uganda, seeking support and guidance on how to navigate her difficult relationship dynamics. It's clear that the pressure is mounting for Greg to step up and take responsibility. Meanwhile, Sarper and Shekinah are also facing obstacles. Sarper expresses his discomfort with the cramped living situation at Shekinah's home. He feels stifled by the house rules she has in place, which limit his interaction with her clients and severely affect his daily life. This episode highlights Sarper's struggle to adapt to the new culture while managing expectations from Shekinah, who has some firm rules that Sarper has to follow. The episode takes a turn when we also see Joan discussing the bride price with her family back in Uganda. As she reveals the tradition of requiring a dowry, the stakes rise significantly for Greg, who is already stressed about his finances. Joan mentions needing to bring 15 cows to the table, a sum that equates to about $3,000. Greg's reaction to this revelation is one of shock, making viewers wonder how he will handle this additional pressure. As the episode concludes, fans are left in suspense about how these relationships will evolve. Will Mark find a way to broker peace between Mina and Jordan? Can Greg get his life together and meet Joan's expectations? And how will Sarper adapt to the constraints of his new home? This season is proving to be full of twists and turns that keeps us all hooked. Make sure to keep following their stories. Now let's shift gears to some unexpected drama involving Jasmine and Debbie from 90 Day Fiancé. Things have heated up recently as Jasmine has taken to social media to respond to Debbie, who publicly criticized her online. The saga began when Debbie posted a derisive comment about Jasmine, calling her trash, in a post that included an unflattering photo of Jasmine, seemingly taken from her adult content site. Debbie captioned the post with a mocking tone, suggesting she was doing a public service for women by denigrating Jasmine. The situation escalated when Debbie used degrading language and imagery, pointing to what many fans view as an attack steeped in xenophobia and racism. Jasmine quickly caught wind of Debbie's post after another cast member, Jamie Nagara, shared it in her Instagram story. In a show of support, Jamie defended Jasmine, calling out Debbie for her behavior and labeling it as foolish. Jamie's response has echoed sentiments from many fans who feel that Debbie's comments were not just inappropriate, but also believed that they reflected broader issues of racism and xenophobia within their reality TV community. Jasmine responded by sharing Jamie's post on her own Instagram, voicing her agreement and highlighting the troubling nature of Debbie's comments. She expressed the emotional toll it has taken on her to be subjected to public bullying, harassment, and threats, especially during her pregnancy. In an unexpected twist, Jasmine didn't stop at addressing Debbie. She also brought up another cast member, Josh Weinstein, who had previously made violent threats against her baby daddy, Gino. Jasmine included a clip of Josh's comments and pointed out that such remarks could easily be construed as felonies, calling attention to the serious nature of threats made in public forums. With the culmination of these events, Jasmine is clearly no longer standing by silently. She's bringing attention to the issues of bullying and hostility that have plagued her as a reality star. The drama surrounding her and Debbie is not just personal. It highlights the toxic environment that can sometimes permeate reality TV. As this situation continues to unfold, viewers are left wondering how it will impact Jasmine's relationships on and off screen. Will Jasmine's resolve to stand up to her critics result in any changes within her circle, or will the animosity persist? Stay tuned for more updates on this captivating situation. In our fifth story, let's focus on Sarper and Shekinah Garner from 90 Day Fiancé. Sarper's transition to life in the United States has been anything but smooth, and this episode highlights the significant challenges he faces while living with Shekinah. After moving from Turkey, Sarper expected certain adjustments, but nothing could prepare him for the reality of living in Shekinah's relatively small home. Right from the start, he felt the weight of a culture shock, and in his own words, he described his experience as a nightmare. Not only is he trying to adapt to a new country, but he's also navigating the discomfort of living in a cramped space filled with Shekinah's skincare equipment, which occupies nearly every corner of the house. Sarper's frustration grew as he discovered that he could not even utilize the kitchen because Shekinah runs her skincare business from home. This means that he is expected to eat out while dealing with clients who come over, an arrangement that Sarper finds hard to understand. He expressed his disbelief, questioning the logistics of not cooking in their home, calling it akin to living in a hotel room. Fans have been vocal about their support for Sarper as they see him struggling with these new rules and limitations. Sarper's comments reveal his yearning for a more balanced, free lifestyle, and his disappointment is palpable as he grapples with these constraints. He's finding it challenging to carve out his identity and independence in Shekinah's world, where her business priorities take precedence. Moreover, as the episode progresses, Shekinah receives backlash from viewers regarding her demanding household regulations. During a Q&A session, one fan questioned why she wouldn't consider buying a bigger house, to which she playfully responded, admitting her financial struggle by saying, "Because I'm poor." It's a telling moment that raises awareness about the realities many couples face as they navigate the trials of relationships and financial pressures in a fast-paced world. As Sarper continues to redefine his place in Shekinah's life, viewers are left wondering how these tensions will evolve. Can he adapt to life in America while honoring his own needs, or will the pressure of their current living arrangement prove too much to handle? Stay tuned as we keep track of their journey. And finally, let's delve into the emotional journey of Anna Campisi from 90 Day Fiancé as she says goodbye to her son, Gino. In this heartfelt segment, we see Anna grappling with mixed emotions as her son prepares to join the Navy, a significant life step that marks his transition into adulthood. Anna has always been a loving and supportive mother, and the moment she has been dreading is finally here. In an emotional Instagram post, she shares her bittersweet feelings while reflecting on how proud she is of Gino for taking this brave step. Accompanying her post, Anna expressed her gratitude for the chance to watch her son get sworn in, reiterating how much this meant to her and their family. However, Anna also reveals that she initially thought this would be their last chance to see Gino for a while, amplifying her emotional turmoil. Just when it seemed like a final goodbye, she received a surprising call from him, allowing her and the family to come to the airport to witness the momentous occasion. This unexpected turn brought her immense joy and relief, showcasing the deep bond they share. Fans of the show have been rooting for Anna and her family since their debut, and this episode only solidifies their affection for her as they witness her unwavering support for Gino's choices. As the family gathers for this momentous event, viewers notice the warmth and love that exists among them, with Anna's other children also showing their support. Amidst the excitement, fans also chime in with traditions surrounding military send-offs. In the comments section, viewers share their experiences and insights about the meaningful customs that accompany such goodbyes. One follower noted how throwing water symbolizes wishing for a safe return and a clear path ahead, connecting Anna's story to broader cultural practices. As Gino embarks on this new journey, viewers are left to ponder the impact of this significant life change on Anna and her family. Will this transition strengthen their bond, or will the distance prove challenging for them all? Tune in to find out as we continue to follow the heartfelt stories of 90 Day Fiancé and its beloved cast members.